Yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm Matty from the band Memphis May Fire. We're going to be coming to Australia in July with our friends in Atreyu, and tickets are on sale now. Come hang out.
Fantastic, Matty. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No worries, bro. So, as you say, Memphis May Fire hit Australia next year for a run of shows with Atreyu, starting in Brisbane on July the 9th, then hitting Sydney, Melbourne, and Adelaide, and finishing in Perth on July 15th. Like, it's a long way off, bro. So, do you still get excited for tours like that this far out, or do you sort of wait till it gets a bit closer?
The excitement definitely sets in nice and early. We're very much eager to get there. The reality of it all will hit a little closer to that time frame, the how long the flight is and things like that.
And yourselves and Atreyu, mate. Like, I couldn't think of a better double teaming to hit the country.
Yeah, we're excited, man. We've done a co-headliner tour here in the States as well, and so to bring that to Australia seems like the right fit.
And when you say co-headliner, bro, do you mean like do you just alternate who finishes every night, or does it just mean you got the same length sets?
It can mean that. I mean, there's a handful of different ways to do co-headliners, but in our instance, we are both going to be playing the same amount of time each night, um, and it's just like the billing is equal on everything.
Well, and by the time you get here, bro, it's going to be 10 years since you're in Australia last because you're here with Parkway Drive in 2015. So, what's changed with Memphis May Fire in that decade?
Everything. Oh man, we've put out a lot of music, and have had so much just experience, life experience and band experience, and so we bring all of that in our live show. We're gonna bring new music, we're gonna bring old music, we're gonna bring it all, and I guess show our Aussie fans what a 10-year break can do.
Yeah, cool. And you guys, you're known for your electric live performances, mate. So, how much practice and planning goes into them? Are they more spontaneous and you just got a rough guideline, or do you plan them out completely?
It's definitely not spontaneous. Like we have a lot of preparation that goes into our live show. From lighting, special effects, or anything, and obviously just like time that we take to determine what songs we're gonna play, and that goes into rehearsals and all of it, all of the above is it can be time consuming.
So, run us through a typical Memphis May Fire live show then, if there is such thing.
Man, we obviously bring the same level of energy every night, no matter where we are. That's a big part of it. The energy that we bring is a special part of the show to us. And we want to give something for everybody. There's going to be songs for our fans that have been with us for a long time. There's going to be songs for people that just discovered us. And I think that it kind of feels like a roller coaster from start to finish. The actual show itself is going to be an experience rather than just a concert. So we look forward to making it special.
Nice. Now, you've done a lot of shows in your time, bro, but have you ever had a night where you're just not feeling it, and you can't really get into it? Like, and if you have, how do you turn that around to still put on a good show?
It's kind of it can be tricky for sure. But every artist, it doesn't matter who you are, has things that are going on just in regular life that can make certain moments less enjoyable, and at the end of the day, you shift your mindset to the fact that like there are people in this room that don't know what it is that you're going through, and they came to see a show, and it is our job to put on a show, and so you shift the mindset of I'm going to whatever it is that I'm dealing with personally, I'm going to leave it at the door, and I'm for the next hour my attention solely belongs to this crowd and what they paid to see. And it's easier said than done, but we get the job done no matter what.
Now, by the time you get here, mate, you would have released your eighth studio album, Shapeshifter, which comes out on March of 28. So, how much of a focus is there going to be on that on the tour? Are you going to be playing a lot of it?
I hope so. We always love to be pushing new material, and it is our personal opinion that our new songs are the best of our whole catalog, and so I would love to see that. At the same time, we'll be mindful of the fact that it's been 10 years since we've been there, and we got to bring back some of the classics for people who haven't seen us in that long as well.
Yeah. Now, so far, you've released the title track of that album, mate. It's an absolute banger, bro. But is that a good sonic representation of what to expect from the whole album?
We've put out 5 singles so far, and I think that they're all pretty wildly different. And so I would say how different each song has been is the best representation of what the album's going to be like as a whole. It's very much an album of variety, which was intentional. We didn't want to write the same song over and over again, and we wanted to bring every aspect of Memphis May Fire to the table rather than just focusing on one thing. So yeah, it's definitely got a lot of variety to it.
I just suppose that's one thing that'd be hard with a band like yourself who've had so much success. Like when you're writing albums, like you've had success with so many different styles of songs, so it'd be hard to sort of try and cover all of that in one album, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's difficult, but at the same time, I think that you pair that with anything that is inspiring you currently, and it kind of makes for a body of work that feels special. And so I think start to finish, the album is something exciting. There's not a single song that's that I would consider like a skipper. It's just all, through and through. I think that it tells a story, and I think that, like I said, it's got something for everybody. So
Yeah. And collaborations seem to be the order of the day on albums these days. So is there going to be any collaborations on this one?
there is one very, very special collaboration. Um, the very last check off of my dream checklist of guest vocalists. And it is going to be so awesome. I can't say who it is, but you'll see.
No worries at all. So I guess like we were talking before about the diversity within your music. Like how does the new material, I guess, differ to the early stuff from your 2009 debut, Sleepwalking?
Oh man, I mean, there's so much life that's lived between those albums. There's so many things that we've experienced, that we've learned, how we've grown, how we've adapted, how we've changed. All of it kind of is shown. And I think that, like in the most simple way I can put it is that we're a much better band now. And we have a lot more to bring to the table, a lot more experience and knowledge, and just it showcases that. And that's the goal, I think, for any band as they progress.
Over that journey and as you progress, bro, like what are some of the things that you've learned about yourself and about your music in that period?
Man, I would say that the thing that I consistently learn, the older I get, the more I learn, the more I realize that I know nothing. You know, I uh I think that life is not linear in terms of growth and experience. I think it is far more like, 2 steps forward and 1 step back, to always be learning and discovering truly like who you are, which is also just ever changing. And so, um, life is a mystery, man. It's beautiful, it's miserable, it's exciting, it's painful, it's all of it. And we just try to represent all of that in our music. So,
Very cool. Now, before I let you go, mate, we've got a new segment called Photo Bomb. So basically, I troll through your social media and I come up with some photos of the band that I want to know a bit more about.
okay.
First one I got for you is this one.
Oh man, yeah, I think that was a 4th of July picture that we put on our socials. And I believe that was right after I had discovered this face swapping app. And what an absolute gift that that photo is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very cool. And the other one is this, mate. Like, I'm hoping by now you guys can afford better dressing rooms.
Yeah, so that is from that's a still from our music video for the song Somebody. And it was this beaten up old building in downtown Nashville, Tennessee, that was used specifically as a set for filming things like this. So it's not even a real location.
Fair enough, mate. All right. Well, before you do finally go, mate, any messages for Australian fans this far out from the tour?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been there, and we apologize for that, but we love y'all. We cannot wait to get back to hear all of your beautiful accents and to try all of your amazing food and to just give you the absolute best show possible. And we can't wait to see all of your faces in the crowd.
Thanks very much, Matty. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, brother. I'll see you at the Brisbane show next year, but until then, take care.
Yeah, likewise, man. Thanks for having me.